to you in just a minute. I know you're trying to get farther into Arabi and Chalmette. Parish President McInnis, you're live on Channel 4 right now. What can you tell us about the areas that have the most damage from this storm?
Well, we have widespread damage from South Arabi to North Arabi. It seems like we have a lot of damage right here at Center Street and Prosperity. We're going through homes right now, search and rescue and clearing homes. We also have some homes in South Arabi, right off of Friscoville, that we're still trying to get to. And people are calling in saying they're trapped in their bathroom. So our guys are out at every location that we can be. We really don't know the how widespread it is or how much damage in other areas other than where we're at. But as of right now, no major injuries are reported. Everyone seems to be okay, which is a miracle in itself. With what I'm looking at, we got a house in the middle of the street here that was picked up and moved. So our residents are being very, very cooperative. We, at this time, we don't have any sightseers. We're asking everyone to please stay home. It seems like everyone is doing okay, and we're in a process of trying to find shelter for those who need shelter. So we got a lot going on, but it's going to be a long night. It happened right at sundown. So we're looking okay. All of our guys are out working hard. We're clearing roads, and we'll be back at it tomorrow morning.
Are there certain areas that are impassable that you've come across so far that we should warn people about? I mean, I know you're saying everybody should really just stay home.
Yeah, we have in Arabi, we have significant damage on Judge Perez. We're trying to clear that now. We have some damage, some reported damage on St. Claude. Not sure if that's passable or not, but I would stay out of that area. And if you don't need to be out, please stay home. And we are taking care of all of the family members here, and everyone so far has been accounted for.
You know, President McInnis, I could hear you on the phone earlier, going house to house yourself. It's what it sounds like you're doing. How is that going for you, and have you ever seen anything like this?
Well, you know, Katrina,
right.
But I wasn't here right after the fact. It was all underwater. But, you know, people are just worried about their neighbors. People, for the most part, look like they're going to stay home. Obviously, the homes that are 100% damaged, we're making sure that everything's okay. They're looking for animals. We got a daughter with a ventilator out of a home early. Our fire department is out and about doing all of that. So, we're all out helping, talking to residents and trying to let them know that let us do our job. We're here to help them and protect them.
You mentioned people trapped in bathrooms. How many approximate reports have you gotten like that?
We've gotten 2 reports about 20 minutes ago that they were still trapped, and we are more than likely we are already at that location and have gotten to. I don't have a full report on that yet, but by tomorrow morning we'll have a full assessment of how many homes were damaged, what the damage was. We have a lot of resources coming. National Guard, State Police just got off the phone with the governor. He pledged all of his support for that. And our fire department is staging up, our sheriff's department is staging up, and those guys are doing a great job, and they're going to do a great job throughout this event.
We know that parts of Arabi have some pretty historic sections. Any idea how those fared?
There was one home, from what I understand, damaged right off of Friscoville. But I don't have a report there, I'm sorry.
Okay, and we have seen some pictures out of that area that show cars flipped upside down, which would indicate a pretty strong tornado.
Yeah, it had to be pretty strong. It lifted a house up and moved it on the street.
Right.
So,
wow.
The scientists will figure all that out, as how strong the storm was. So we're just trying to help people right now. That's our focus, and I want to make sure everyone gets to shelter.
Oh, I don't know if you can hear me, sir, but just a quick question for you. I know that we have some viewers that are tuning in right now, listening on their cell phones and watching as best they can. Is there anything that you want to share to the residents in this parish that you need for them to do right now as, of course, you assess this damage?
It's very dangerous in these areas. Please stay home, stay out of these areas. We got down lines, we got gas and electricity in all of these sites. Atmos and Entergy are out and about trying to address those issues. Just stay home, and if you have a family member that lives in one of these areas, try to contact them and let them know that we're here to bring them to shelter or to bring them to a family member.
Okay, President McInnis, we'll check back in with you in a little while to see how things are going, and our heart is with you and the people who are having to pick up the pieces tonight.
Thank you. God bless.
You too.
All right.